Hey everyone, how's it going today? It's Coach Danny Alvarez Jiu Jitsu in Arlington, Texas. It's Tuesday afternoon. Super excited right now. I got a chance to talk to, well, first let me introduce this Mr. Jimmy Zamora. He was a former student, trained with us at one time, and then took a break for a little while, and then now he's back. And then we're finishing up class, and we're spraying the mats, and we just get to talking, and he's kind of sharing his story and what he's doing now compared to what he was doing then. And something that caught my ear, well, a lot of things caught my ear and my attention during the conversation, but one thing in particular was I know there's a better me inside. And that kind of goes to the video that I posted recently, where I know I've said that, where I know that you have, you can do better, so then let's do better, right? And I think a lot of people out there are settling and just accepting kind of the average, their average self, and not really their better self. And so I want to have Mr. Jimmy share with you today kind of what his mindset was before, when he was training, then during his training, or when he stopped training, and what it's like now. So again, welcome, sir. Thank you for helping us out with this. So how long were you training before you took a break?
2 years. I was at the 2-year mark.
2-year mark?
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened at the 2-year mark that you had to take a break?
Honestly, I just let things, life pretty much get to me, and I just stopped coming. And, let go of everything I pretty much worked hard for, and it just got to me, really. That was it. It just got to me, and every day, went back to eating the pizzas, all the junk food, regular stuff. I was at 180. Went back up to 225 pounds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a big jump.
Yeah,
225, 180. And
not really, doing nothing at all. Just work. That's about it. But every day I did think about it, But I guess I felt kind of nervous coming back, knowing I wasn't who I used to be. So that kind of got me nervous to come back also, because it's kind of.
That's what kept you from coming back, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what was your work day like? How many hours of work? How many hours a day did you work?
From 8 to 10 hours.
8 to 10 hours a day. So then after work, you just
stay home.
Just stay at home.
Yeah, honestly,
watch some
ate.
TV, and then just get ready for the next day.
Yep.
And then so that just turned into days, weeks, months, and then how long? Maybe I missed that part. How long have you had that break? When from the time for that 2-year mark till now?
Almost 2 years.
Almost
honestly.
2 years.
Yeah,
okay.
Like a year and a couple months. Like
okay.
6-7 months or something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you just kind of got used to that routine instead of the other routine that you were in.
Mm-hmm.
And then he brought up to me when he first came back, because he's only been back 2 weeks. Okay, he just came back. But you said you were kind of hanging out with some friends or family members, and something just clicked, and you kind of told yourself,
"Yeah, I just got to change. I just knew that I need to better myself, because I know there's a way better person inside of me that I can be, just being here. Being here, and hearing the things you say, it makes me just want to be better who I am. And like you say, like elevate your game, basically. Like that's what I want to do. Not just in jiu-jitsu, but in my business also.
Oh, okay,
Like my mindset now is way different, and kind of how I was telling, like my brother even notices, and he notices it now, and he's like, yeah, I can feel your confidence level now. It's more like you feel more confident,
Yeah.
And it's
It's
just
the
different.
energy,
Yeah,
the vibe
energy.
that you're bringing.
Exactly.
It's better than compared to when you know that you're not doing your best. Your vibe isn't going to be the best, So the better you're doing for yourself, the more of that energy you're gonna put out, and people are gonna feel that. Saying it is one thing. You're with your friends, you're with your families. Like, I know I can do better. I got to do better. But what actually made you come in? So was it the next day you came in?
That was the next day.
The next day. So you actually stuck to that. Like, tomorrow I'm coming back in.
Yeah, the next day I just said I'm going in, and that's it. And I came over here, and that's when senior saw me. He's like, hey, it's been a long time. And I told him I just got to do it. I just got to come back, and I got to stick to it, and go through it and finish it. And that's really it. And after that, like I said, everything I ate, I just got strict on myself and cut everything off.
Like that.
Just like that. I wouldn't want to eat.
So you went from pizzas, wings.
Just to chicken, broccoli, spinach, making me smoothies in the morning, eating my eggs in the morning, eating carrots and stuff as snacks, apples, drinking water every day, don't drink Cokes, just like that. I
So
cut
you
it
were
off.
drinking Cokes before?
Yeah, I was.
And then you just go from Cokes to water.
Yeah.
See, that's it's a mindset in some people, and I get that there's like certain addictions in the Coke, and people are kind of get addicted to that thing. But it's also a mindset also. Like, you go from eating like that to a mindset change to where, like, man, enough's enough. Like, stop playing around. I got to do better. I know I'm better. And then the very next day, you can cut it out. And some people think I'm like, oh, man, like, Alvarez, man, it takes time, gradual steps, baby steps. This guy just, man, he just went from all that stuff, pizza, wings, and sodas to broccoli and spinach and carrots and water the very next day, so it's just a mindset change. So a lot of you are just fooling yourselves, you're lying to yourself, and you just need to stop it, because again, like I said in the other videos, you're just making excuses, and they only sound good to yourself and not anyone else, So you said something that you were just with some family and they ordered wings and all this other stuff, and they're eating all that, and you're like, they ask you if you wanted something, and you said no, you were going to cook something, so you made your own food. And you said a family member just kind of looked at you and was like, man, how can you do that and eat that when we're eating all like this? And then what's the response to that?
Yeah, I just told them, once I stick to it, once I tell myself that's it, I got to cut it off, I got to get basically discipline myself and not let that get to me, not let it get into my head. Like, oh man, that looks good. Hey, 1 or 2 won't hurt.
Right.
Like, no, I'm gonna stay. Be strong and stay committed to what I said I'm gonna do, and lose the weight that I want to lose, and come back and be, who I want to be again.
Right.
And especially in my jiu-jitsu game, I really want to
get
back to
so
that.
already just 2 weeks. He's only been back 2 weeks. He made those dramatic changes, those shifts in his mindset and the way he eats, and you lost how many pounds already?
8 pounds.
8 pounds. And you feeling better or worse?
Way better.
Way better?
Way better.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And again, I talk to so many people, like I always say, and it's the same thing. No one has ever told me that they're eating healthier and they're running and working out and doing better for themselves and losing weight, and they feel worse than when they did the other way around. No one's ever told me that. It's always, yes, I feel better. They look better, they feel better. Like you said, your brother sees the confidence in you at work because they have their own business. It resonates through everything you do, into everything you do. You said you run. You were mentioning that you run. So what time do you get up to do that?
I get up at 5. Probably take almost 10 minutes just to throw on my my jumpsuit and all that, and then I go run. Come home once I run, and make my eggs, make my breakfast, and then get ready for if I'm gonna come to jiu-jitsu. If not, then go to work. But after work, I'll come here and get ready for jiu-jitsu.
You said something during the run, like so you're just starting running back again, so you're not really back to 100%.
No,
you're working there, so
yeah.
you walk also. You run a little bit, and then you walk a little bit, then you run some more. You just finish it out. You just don't quit, right? You're like,
exactly.
Oh, I can't do it no more. I'm gonna go home because it's.
Honestly, a lot of times, like when I'm running just the long straight path, in my head, I'm like, my legs are killing me, and I'm like, I want to stop, but I just keep telling myself, keep going, finish it out towards the end, because I want to make sure I get that workout, that good workout, and I just, it's hard for me, but like I force myself to go to the end, and that's how I finish it off basically. And right now I'm just a lot better now. My running is way better.
Do you have like a certain time that you run, or a certain amount of miles that you're trying to achieve, or you're just trying to get like, hey, I gotta do 30 minutes, or I gotta do 20 minutes?
I try to run 4 times around the block.
Oh, okay.
So 4 times is kind of what I do every day, just around the block 4 times.
Okay. Is it easy to get up at 5 a.m.? No, you'd rather sleep a little bit longer, but you made a commitment to yourself, and you get up at 5 a.m. Because I have people out there that I've talked to, and they say that there's not enough time in the day, and you got to create the time. You created a time.
Mm-hmm.
You made time, and people tell me, and you got like you're working 8 to 10 hours. You have a son, you know, you're busy, right? But you just gotta get less sleep sometimes, or you go to sleep a little earlier.
I try to sleep at least at 10. The 10 is where I try to sleep.
Okay.
But that's my time usually. If not, like 10:30.
Okay, so 10 o'clock, then you get about 5.
Mm-hmm.
So you get about 7 hours ish of sleep. You're just going to bed a little bit earlier to so you can wake up earlier, so you can get the things done.
Yeah.
And you know, energetic throughout the rest of the day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And guys, look, I really wasn't feeling all that hot today. You know, just there's not too many days where I don't really wake up not feeling really good, and today just was one of those days where I just really wasn't feeling it. My feelings don't matter. You know, I really didn't feel like hitting my workout. Today's my lifting day, and I got to do it. I get here, these other guys on the other side of the wall, you know, the CrossFit team, they're working out and stuff, and then the guys are coming in to train, and you know, kind of dealing with some other things or whatever. And then I hear this. And it just pumped me up. Like, it just got me really excited. And that's why I'm building the atmosphere that I'm building, and I say the things that I say, because there's not every day I wake up and I feel good. But when a guy like this is sharing these things with me, those are winning habits. Those are winning. He's winning right now. And so in my mind, I'm tired. I'm this. I'm that. I don't really feel 100%. But that just woke me up. Like, I get excited to see people win. I get excited to see people like do better for themselves. And that's the kind of atmosphere you want to be around, because unfortunately sometimes our friends and family members, they hate for whatever reason, most likely because they're not willing to do the things that they know they can do, to go and do the things that you're doing. So they hate, you know, but that's not the case in most things, you know, for some people. And in here, you know, that's what we want you to do. We want you to win. And so you just perked me up, man. I just got like an adrenaline rush just from him sharing that story while we're spraying the mats. And then you also said that one of your family members said that they were happy for you too.
Yeah, my brother. Like I said, he just, you know, being at work, I feel a lot more, I guess, like uplifted, confident. You know, I guess back then I was kind of more, you know, not feeling it, not really putting too much into it. Like, you know, I just do whatever I need to do, but
you just getting the job done.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
And now it's like, you know, I'm just a lot more. I don't know, my energy. It just feels a lot better when I talk to customers. I'm just a lot more, you know, happier. Hey, how's it going? You know, the way I talk to them, it's just a lot better. My whole energy basically just feels different to me. Like, I just feel good. I feel real good, real confident.
That's good stuff. I mentioned he had a son, Abel. He also just brought him back to jiu-jitsu, and can you kind of share that a little bit? Is he excited to be back?
Yeah, he's excited. He loves it. I think it was the second day that when he came in here, and he came out, and he was like, we were driving in, you know, home. He was like, "Hey, Dad, they kicked my butt." And I just looked at him. I started laughing. I was like, "Hey, it's okay." I was like, "They used to kick my butt too." Yeah. You know, I was like, "But the good thing about jiu-jitsu is you always come back. You're able to try again."
Try again, you know? Yeah.
Exactly. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's excited about it. He loves it. He loves being in here and training.
Yeah, That's good stuff. So guys, look, I want to keep you all day. I want to keep Mr. Jimmy here all day. I know he's got stuff to get back to, and I do too. But I had to ask him to share these things. He's just getting started. He just came back, and he's already winning. Got the winning mindset, and he's kind of changing all these things. So probably do another one in the near future. You know, to kind of keep up with his progress and stuff like that. But again, if you're out there, you're looking for a change, you're looking to better yourself, be around better people, a better atmosphere, be around people that are going to hold you accountable and kind of just keep you in that mindset to do better, come check us out. It's free to try us out. And again, if you're not in my area to come check me out, then just Google Jiu-Jitsu near you, wherever you're at. Find a Jiu-Jitsu school. Or like I said before, just get some running shoes. Like, do something to better yourself, to better your health, so you can live longer, so you can do better things, feel better about yourself. It'll help the other people around you, and you're just going to be a better person overall because of it. And a lot of times it's just, you know, you're just stuck in a position like you were, like for 2 years, year and a half or whatever, where it's just, you let some things go. Look, it happens to the best of us. but that doesn't mean it has to stay that way. And eventually something's got to change. So make the change, better yourself, better the people around you. Your family's going to thank you for it and everything else. And you know, it's overall good for everyone. So Mr. Jimmy, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. All right, Facebook, we'll catch you next time. All right.